Hello to all my YouTubers. It's your boy Road Ready CDL, and today I'm just going to give you guys a brief intro on the process you have to take when getting into this beautiful CDL program. So if you're one of three people watching this video, you might be thinking about switching a career or changing your job to either trucking. But before you get into it, there are just this quick information that I want to give to you guys as a heads up for those that are thinking about switching their job into trucking. So first things first, you want to get your commercial learner's permit. Hmm? So in order for you to get the commercial learner permit, you have to go to your DMV to do a written knowledge exam, which most of them, when you go to the DMV, they usually give you like a little menu book that you can read for it. And also there is an app that you can literally use to study it to pass that exam in like a week, to be honest, you know. And when you go there, it's not going to cost you, it's going to range from like 20 to 30 depending on the state. You pay for it and you do the written exam. When you pass the written exam, then you will have the permits, but that permit enables you to go to an actual school to learn how to drive the commercial, to drive the tractor and trailer, the commercial motor vehicle. You understand? Meaning you have to either fund yourself for the school, which will cost you ranging from like 3,000 to 7,000. Some might even charge you like 10,000, or you have some kind of funding assistance from whatever state you're in. They have some programs like that, or you can get a contract through a company where they train you on how to drive a truck and help you get your CDL license, but you have to be under a contract with them for like 2 years to a year. You know, that has to be the contract. And sometimes if you don't perform at your best or pass the exam, they might have a written contract where you have to refund the money in the agreement. That's if you don't pass. So it is very important that you read through the agreements, before you make that decision, if that is what you want to go through or what you want to do. You understand? So those are just the information I wanted to let you know about. The first thing you have to do is to do the knowledge test. After that, you get your permits, and also you go look for a school. Either you can fund it or you can get financed, or you can have a contract with a company to train you and you have to work with them for like a year or two. But the advantage about that is when you train with a company, like Swift does that, I think Schneider does that too. Some of those companies, you can have a contract with them, you have to work with them for like a year or two, you know before you can now actually go to work with other companies. But that is one thing about that. But the other one is, if you're paying off your pocket or getting finance, when you get your CDL license, you can work with any company of your choice. Remember, there is another thing that you have to put in consideration. There is what they call DOT physical. So while you're going for the training for your CDL license, you have to do a DOT physical test. In most cases, a lot of people pass that, because they got to make sure your vision is okay, you're healthy, you are not in any kind of condition where you'll be at risk to drive a commercial motor vehicle. You understand? Like if you have some critical health issues, you wouldn't qualify for it. But in most cases, if you smoke, because they do drug tests, they cut your hair, they do all those drug tests like you smoke. I mean, the other stuff, not just cigarettes. you wouldn't qualify for it. And depending on your health issues too, you might be at risk also. So you want to always put all those things into consideration before deciding if this is the best fit for you. You understand? So yeah, that's just what I just want to really, educate you guys on quickly. And once again, thanks to all my monthly subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button, and also share this video with a friend, a family member, or any person you know is interested in getting their license or joining the trucking industry. Thank you guys, and I see you in the next video.